Republicans are polling ahead in the major races across the United States a week out from the midterm elections. 39 governors' races will be on ballots in what are among some of the most fiercely fought campaigns. Sky News Washington correspondent Annalise Nielsen joins us live now from Marietta in Georgia. Annalise, why are the governors' races so important?
Well, they do get a lot of the attention during the midterm campaigns, and it's because they're going to have an important role in the next few years. Not only are they in charge of their states, but they're going to be overseeing much of the 2024 presidential election. And this is the first time we've had a real test of the election process since the 2020 election and the ongoing disputes from former President Donald Trump. Now, one of the other reasons this is interesting is the midterms are a key barometer in the political atmosphere in the United States. They're going to test who is a viable candidate for 2024, who wants to put their hand up for president. And that's why we see a lot of high-profile people out on the hustings. Today we were following the Republican governor candidate, Brian Kemp, who is the incumbent governor. He was joined by former Vice President Mike Pence, who is still being touted as a nominee for the election in 2024. It's quite notable about which Republicans are out supporting which Republicans. Brian Kemp was asked by Donald Trump to hold off certifying the election result. He didn't, and he almost lost his own primary over it. So to have Mike Pence out on the hustings did speak volumes about that, but they were really trying to focus on the strongest message for Republicans at this midterm elections, and that's the economy.
I'm here because Brian Kemp is singularly one of the most successful conservative governors in the United States of America. And finally, I'm here because Stacey Abrams can never be governor of the great state of Georgia. We've got to re-elect Brian Kemp for 4 more years.
Pete, we're just waiting outside a Stacey Abrams event. She's been on the hustings quite a bit over the last few weeks as well. She is polling behind her Republican contender at the moment. This election will be the decisive factor of whether she remains a political viability after some unfortunate losses from her perspective. But what we are going to see too is just this national focus on Georgia, because it is one of the most important states coming up for this midterm election to decide who controls Congress in Washington, D.C.
Annalise Nielsen live for us from Georgia. Thank you, Annalise. We'll talk to you soon.